Hello, everyone. How are we doing this morning? I'm not going to be on here too long. We're getting ready to hit the road, so I won't be here too long. But I just wanted to do a quick update on jury selection for Leilani Simon's trial. Started yesterday, and it looks like we're going to be able to get. Looks like it is going to be live stream. So hopefully that is what happens. Hey, Sicilian. Good to see you. So hopefully that's the case. That would be awesome. That would be, it looks like it. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So, yeah, I think what it said, we'll play a video, but I think they said they 16 were rejected and they kept 20 out of 6. I'll just play it. They had 60 altogether yesterday. It says they believe that jury selection will go through this week, through the end of this week, and opening statements will start on Monday. I did hear previously they expect this trial to last like a week. You never know. Remember, Alex was going to last 3 weeks and it lasted 6. Slightly insane. Yeah, that's what it says. That's the plan at this point. Let me see. We'll look at this story. Oh, shit. I already have it up. I'm like, where did I put it? Yes, it says jury selection for the trial of Leilani Simon, Chatham County mother accused of killing her toddler Quentin and throwing his remains in a dumpster, began Wednesday. I didn't share it. Sorry about that. The jury will decide Simon's fate on the 19-count indictment, which accuses Simon of malice murder, felony murder, concealing the death of another, and making false statements. The Chatham County Police Department, along with the FBI, launched a search for the toddler and just a week later announced that they believed he was dead and that his mother was the primary suspect in his disappearance and death. Chatham County PD and the FBI then began a 6-week-long search of the waste management landfill in Chatham County, where they eventually found Quentin's remains. Simon was subsequently charged with his murder and arrested just before Thanksgiving and was eventually indicted on his death in December. Since then, Simon's defense team has asked that certain charges on the indictment be quashed and that certain evidence, like journals Simon wrote in during the ordeal, not be admitted to court. Wednesday, the process of choosing 12 jurors who will decide Simon's fate began inside the Chatham County Courthouse. Wow. Sorry. Potential jurors will report to Chatham County Courthouse for that selection process to begin. The prosecution and defense will look to seat a 12-person jury they believe will be able to sway in their favor. Filings in the case from the last several days give us a window into what sort of questions each side will be asking potential jurors. Filings show the defense want to ask if any potential jurors know anyone on the prosecutor's office, if they have seen any news coverage of the case, or if they know anything about the case other than what will be presented in court. They also want to ask how potential jurors feel about Chatham County Police Department, or if they know anyone who has been the victim of a murder or attempted murder. The prosecution is looking to ask if anyone has been a victim of child abuse, if anyone is a fan or true crime content, or if they have unusual psychic abilities. Wow. Right? That's wild. Hey, Beck. Hey, Queen. I've never heard of that before. Prosecutors and defense attorneys are battling widespread news coverage of the case, with several potential jurors saying they've already formed some sort of an opinion. One potential juror noted, "I already made up my mind." Another, referring to Simon, said, "All roads point to her." The defense is going to be about, hey, all they have is circumstantial case. There's no real hard evidence here. I think the prosecution is going to take a more emotional approach and say, this poor child, look at what happened. It's an atrocity, said local defense attorney Jonah Pine, who isn't involved in the trial. Oh, okay. Pine notes, the questioning of jurors can reveal what both sides will focus on during testimony. Several potential jurors were excused following Wednesday's questioning. Jury selection is expected to last through the end of the week. Cameras aren't allowed in the room during jury selection, but WTOC will live stream proceedings once opening statements begin Monday. Right? That is awesome. Okay, I'll play the video now. Hey, sis.
When you're meandering about Old Town Scottsdale and eager to return home with something that will look nice in your home or wardrobe, may we suggest the Fifth Avenue Shopping District. The variety of locally owned shops, restaurants, sweets shops, and wine bars are all next door to each other. Your search for a unique experience doesn't end when you leave a store. It continues on and on and on.
Oh,
Old Town Scottsdale has it all. And if it doesn't, well, you haven't walked far enough.
Today, a Chatham County mother accused of killing her own son will soon face a jury of her peers.
It's been just over 2 years since Quentin Simon first disappeared. Leilani Simon, his mother, has been sitting in jail since November of 2022. We'll learn her fate on malice murder charges soon.
This morning, Shay Schrader is joining us live outside of the Chatham County Courthouse, where jury selection will begin. The first step in this process to get us to a trial. What are we expecting today?
Yes, both the prosecution and the defense are going to have the chance to question potential jurors starting today, as they are tasked with seating a 12-person jury that they believe they'll be able to sway in their direction. Of course, the prosecution looking to prove the charges against Leilani Simon, the defense looking to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she didn't do it. Now, the 12 jurors are going to be tasked with deciding on those charges, which are malice murder, felony murder, concealing the death of another, and making false statements. Now, you may remember that Simon first reported her son Quentin missing on October 5th of 2022. The Chatham County Police Department, along with the FBI, launched a search for the toddler and just a week later announced that they believed he was dead and that his mother was the primary suspect in his disappearance and death. The CCPD and the FBI then began a 6 weeks long search of the waste management landfill in Chatham County, where they eventually recovered Quentin's remains. Simon was subsequently charged with his murder and arrested just before Thanksgiving, and then a month later in December was indicted on those charges related to his death. Now, since then, Simon's defense team has asked that certain charges on the indictment be thrown out and that certain evidence, like journals Simon wrote in during the entire ordeal, not be admitted as evidence into court, but the judge has ultimately denied those motions. Now, jury selection in the trial is set to begin today at 10 a.m. Cameras are not allowed in the courtroom for jury selection, but WTOC is going to be in the room bringing you the latest updates on air and online, so stick with us for that. Coming up on the next half hour of the News at Daybreak, I'm also going to have a closer look at what sort of questions both the prosecution and the defense are looking to ask potential jurors starting today. Live in Chatham County this morning, Shay Schrader, WTOC News.
Shay, thank you for keeping us up.
When you're meandering about Old Town Scottsdale and eager to return home with something that will look nice in your home or wardrobe, may we suggest the Fifth Avenue Shop.
Hey, Life with Mommy, how are you? Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Away now for the trial of Savannah mom, Leilani Simon, accused of killing her toddler son, Quentin. WJCL 22 News' Andy Cole has been covering the story from the start and was in court again today.
The trial of Leilani Simon began Wednesday with jury selection. More than 60 potential jurors were brought in and questioned by both sets of lawyers to determine who could ultimately decide if Simon is innocent or guilty. Cameras weren't allowed in the courtroom, but I was there for the entire 7-hour process. The day began with basic questions for the 67 jurors, like, have you heard of this case? Do you know anyone involved? Have you made up your mind about the guilt or innocence of the defendant? For the record, 9 potential jurors said they've already decided about Leilani Simon. When individually questioned, one potential juror who claims to have been following the case since the beginning asked the prosecutor, who else could have done it? There's no evidence that could convince me otherwise. That's the challenge for the state and defense, finding potential jurors who either haven't heard of the case or, if they have, determine who amongst them could impartially serve on a jury. Of the original 67 potential jurors, 20 qualified and 16 others were dropped. The goal is to find 50 qualified potential jurors, so then the lawyers can whittle those down to just 12. A final motions hearing is scheduled for Thursday morning, followed by more jury selection on Friday. We'll, of course, be there for every moment of it. In Savannah, I'm Andy Cole, WJCL 22 News.
Okay. Hello, Shannon. Hi, GA Mom. Georgia Mom, whatever. Yeah, I would say, honestly, Georgia Mom, I have a lot of, I would like to have a lot of pity for any grandmother who lost a grandchild, especially at the hands of her own daughter. As a grandmother, that breaks my heart. I just know that if she had custody, she wasn't supposed to leave. The child was not supposed to be with her. and I can't, and I find that she is wrong too. And if that does come out, then I apologize for that. But court records actually show that, so I have a very hard time with all of it. A grandmother should be a victim. I really do think so. You too. Thank you. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I do find that she takes responsibility, or should take responsibility. I can't help that. And this does really absolutely break my heart. Every bit of this does. That baby is a gorgeous baby. And I don't mean to be ugly to anybody. I really don't. And yeah, I mean, I'm very anxious to see what comes out in this trial. Very much so. And I do agree 100% that a lot of people, some people took themselves to that home and acted like they knew everything. I was not one of those. I never tried to expect law enforcement to do anything but their job. They know their job. I didn't know. And it's not my place to know. Absolutely. Exactly. No, prayers for everybody. 100%. Oh yeah. And it is heartbreaking because you know what? I would never say that I think she wanted that to happen. I'm 100% certain she did not. And I also believe that she's grieving a lot. I believe that she did not think that was going to happen. I never would believe that. That girl just should not have had that child, any of her children. And it's just very heartbreaking for everybody. It's heartbreaking for me, and I'm not related to anybody, of course. And absolutely, prayers to everybody. I do not believe that Billy Joe wanted that to happen. I'm sure that she's crushed. Absolutely. Right. I'm sure. I can't imagine how a lot of people feel about it. Like I said, I'm over here in Arizona, and it has been very hard on me, and I don't know anybody involved. Hey, Frazzle. So yeah, this is a horrible, horrible thing for everybody. And the sad thing is, this happens way too often. Way too often. And that's the part that's frustrating. Whenever we can, any way to prevent these things needs to happen. I also believe that somebody in Child Protective Services is responsible. That happens every single day. Hi, Truth Seeker. Hello. I saw Complete Creations. Hello. It is the case that brought me to Jackie, Mr. Snowden. Oh, thank you so much. I know this is the case that got so many of us familiar with each other, right? And I don't deny being outside of the house, but I will never say that I acted a fool or that I ever thought that the police should do what I said. I never thought that. As a matter of fact, I think they did a great job. And it's amazing that they actually found that baby. I really did not think they would. Hey, Key Bears, welcome. Well, that's my feeling. That's the way I feel. Again, I'm not saying that she's not heartbroken. And I don't think that we know she physically did not do it. But the fact is, yes, if she wasn't supposed to leave them with Leilani. Okay, we'll be back. We're getting ready to head up north. We'll be back later to celebrate Jerry's birthday later this evening. And I think we're going to run the trial on Monday. Have a great day. Give that baby a big kiss for me, please. See, when I think about, God forbid anything happened to my grandkids. I don't want anybody to hurt their feelings. I'll get a little wound up if I think they're just even upset about something. So no, people have to be responsible though. They have to be held responsible. And so there is something that I find very odd because court records show that she had custody of Quentin and his older brother, not the baby. But it also shows that Billy Joe went to the court she wanted all of them out of her house. She wanted them all kicked out. That has always been concerning to me because it doesn't seem to make sense how she would be allowed to kick them out. I'm curious how the trial will play out. Hopefully prosecutors are straightforward and not dirty like. Wow. Yeah, well, hopefully they're not dirty for sure. And hopefully none of them are. But yeah, I believe there's definitely some shit that has gone on in Fulton County that I question. Lots of good reasons to side-eye Fulton County for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't want to ever have to deal with them. But you know what? I can't say that doesn't go on everywhere. I would think in this type of a case, they wouldn't. Someone, me with my grandkids. I'm going for the parents. Yeah, no, I'm not okay with anything happening to. Jack is with his aunt who loves him very much this week, of course. And yesterday I was on the phone, I could hear him crying, and I was like, what's the matter with him? What's happening? She's like, he's tired, Mom. Like, well, I'm going to come lay down with him then. Maybe he just wants somebody to hug him. And I know she does. Oh my God. He couldn't. When I got there, he was so excited to show me all of his new toys Auntie got him. He's having a great time, but for a minute I got choked up just because he's crying. Right, Jerry. See, okay, that's what's so weird to me. they have maintained this whole time that it's a circumstantial case. I don't see it that way. Isn't that wild? I mean, my understanding is they have video of her. Again, we need to see what happens in trial. I believe they had video of her at that trailer park with the dumpster, right? Hey, Boots. I mean, obviously, we don't know anything for sure, and they haven't said a lot. And quite honestly, I don't, who knows? We may have been even told more, which again, it's not really our business. It is, when someone's on trial, it is our business to see what evidence they have. But honestly, I would blame Betty 100% for why they were not going to say shit. I know it does. Just looking at his face just breaks my heart. It does. Just a precious little face. And that really got me with Elijah Vu. Really resembles Quentin, don't you think? This hurts my heart so bad. Oh, thanks, Queen. Love you. Who are they pinning it? Right? The defense, I don't know. I'm very curious to find out. I'm super curious to find that out, because if you notice, my way of thinking, again, this is absolutely all my opinion. I feel like the boyfriend must have talked and possibly will testify. I don't know that at all. I can't wait to get a list of the witnesses. There's so much we just don't know here, like nothing. But if you recall, in the very beginning, the boyfriend was out of that house. Like, he was not around. Well before Betty got her ass in the middle of it, which she did zero research on it before she went out there with her fucking bullhorn. But the boyfriend was questioned at length. We know that initially. And then he was like, I don't know, he was like in Atlanta or somewhere. He left and was with family. Atlanta or somewhere in North Carolina, I believe, maybe. But he was nowhere around immediately. So I've just always felt that the boyfriend probably, was going to testify against her. Because the boyfriend wasn't dad. And see, she tried to act like the dad kidnapped. Originally, that was her. Someone came and took him out of the house. Then the boyfriend said he saw him that morning, which obviously that was not true. So I assume maybe he got some kind of immunity, or I don't know. Can't wait to find out. It's amazing that they found his body. They don't typically. That doesn't happen so much. Well, I think, Boots, honestly, I think what she has, we know what she said. They told her that they wouldn't need her services that day. And then she, a few hours later, she found out that they said he was missing. So she went there to try to help, try to figure out what was going on. And she said she could tell they didn't want her there. But I also think that she has a lot of knowledge about like the kind of condition the kids were in on a regular basis by having them at her home. I felt really sorry for her. I think a lot of responsibility was put on her. I think that a lot of people blamed her for things that she had nothing to do with, or what it weren't her responsibility. I believe she was very hurt by all this too. You can't help but have, feelings for children in your life. But and I do so. But honestly, again, so much they have not released like anything. That's what I think too. That's what I believe. I do, Boots, and I'm maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that. And this is again what gets really sad about all of this is in my opinion, creators wanted to attack, I don't know, they were not very nice and kind of went after the babysitter because Billy Joe was upset with the babysitter, because these people like Billy Joe because Betty didn't. I don't know. People make up their mind and do shit based on something that has nothing to do with it. Just like Sebastian Rogers. If there's a single creator out there that actually knows anything, they should be telling law enforcement. In fact, I want to say, didn't T-Rev just come out and say that he knows where that child is? Let me look at this. Because you know what, T-Rev, first of all, once a liar, always a liar for me. Okay, that's where I'm at. You're a proven liar. I think you should just shut your mouth, personally. But if you know something, you need to tell the police. I feel he probably doesn't. I mean, he probably actually knows, for sure he knows a lot more than I do. I never hung out with Seth or any of that nonsense. But, yeah, let's see. What did he... Yeah, let's watch this. He doesn't even look healthy, if you ask me. I'll never wrap my head around doing this. I know. I can't. Exactly. How many times do we see that? Like we talked about Susan Smith the other night. Like, I don't get it. Betty's in court. Right. What a damn shit show every bit of that crap is. It's so annoying. To me, again, 100% my opinion, T-Rev doesn't look good. He looks like he's on some kind of substance or something. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. But he's a liar and a piece of shit, in my opinion. So there's that. But listen to what he says here.
Welcome. It's your boy T-Rev back to the channel. You guys ain't seen me in a minute. I made a few decisions here. I'll be going to school. So I'm going back to school for audio production. Okay. Can't wait. And I'm not even going to talk
about. Oh. Thanks, Boots. Doesn't that stuff get so annoying? He does look like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I am not making any accusations. I don't know what the hell the guy's doing. I don't like him at all. But yes, he looks like he's lost a lot of weight. Okay, so it's not just me. He does not look healthy at all. It doesn't look like his life in Tennessee has been going really great for him. Right, that exactly, to me, that's what I was saying. I feel like there's a substance situation here. He does not look good. He almost doesn't even look. Doesn't even look like himself. Weird, right? I can't remember exactly what he says here, but
about what just happened before, but I do want to, talk to you guys about the case with Sebastian Rogers. You already know my heart and soul is into that case, and nobody can ever stop that. I'm about to come back. We're going to be back on the air. We're going to be taking phone calls. So if you want to call in and you have an opinion and you're not being heard like I'm hearing, you'll be heard. Because again, these people don't give a fuck about nothing but a dollar. They don't care about nothing but the donations. That's it. Let's bring back that raw, real, in your face shit, right? Because I got nothing but time. Now I'm going to school. Now that I'm going to school, I got plenty of time. I do my 4 hours of school, and it's time to get back on the air and chill with the Rap Game family. Now, you guys are probably like, damn, what happened to Rev? He was gone for 2 weeks, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, no, I'm back. There's life things that go down. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of time off for yourself.
was it 2 weeks? I don't know. I feel like it's been a little longer than 2 weeks. I don't pay too much mind to him, and I could be wrong. But I feel like it's been longer than 2 weeks. And yes, his eyes, everything, he does not. Not a good look, T-Rev, not at all. I mean, physically, you do not look good. And you showed yourself to be a scammer and a liar. And I just really have no use for this guy, actually.
And get everything back on pace. And we're there. First of all, I want to say, fuck the haters. All of you can eat a big, fat Sam Saucy. Okay? No, I'm just
don't
kidding.
like his line.
But I love you guys. And I do want to get back on the air with you guys, take these phone calls, and get back to doing what we do best. There's a case I do want to talk about. Elijah View. Okay? Elijah View is, I don't know what happened to this poor boy. And we want to know. I think we all have a right to know what happened to Elijah View, why he.
Actually, it's not View, it's Vu. But the reality is, we kind of do know what happened to Elijah. Pretty sure people have been arrested day one. I've never seen this guy before, so you get the unbiased opinion. The dude looks like, oh my, really, Frazzle? You've never seen him? Oh my gosh. No, he's lost a lot of weight. That's funny though. He used to be live literally all day, every day. And 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure it's been longer than that, but whatever. Fuck us, whatever. I know. Exactly right, Jerry. Right. I'm not going to call myself a hater. I do not care for this guy. He got busted. Yeah, he got caught frazzled having people call in. He had a guy call in to his show and act like he was friends with Stephen Stearns, telling this whole story, all kinds of shit, and it was his friend. His friend told on him. And he's had a couple of really calls. I want to say he had a call during Kohlberger case before Kohlberger was arrested. He had somebody call in, And he's gotten a lot of views, a lot of subs based on these kind of things. And so now there's a lot of question about whether how fake that was too. Yeah, it is awful. Yeah, and then he's doing this case. I find it really, really strange that he goes to Tennessee to go to a vigil for Sebastian Rogers because he's all in good with Seth at that time. They're real chummy. He goes there for a weekend or whatever and moves there. I mean, that to me was like, what? Super weird. Right, that okay. It was kind of kind of put out there that it might have been Brian that actually called in. Yes. See, now he's a scammer, whatever. But wow, okay, I don't know, but huh. So he moves there, and him and Seth immediately have some kind of issue. I don't know. Before I even realized that he lived there, he came out saying that Seth had asked him to buy a gun for him. Seems very sketchy. But the next thing you know, he moves in with Seth's girlfriend. So he stole Seth's girlfriend. I mean, it's just a lot. They do, I know. Exactly, Jerry. I know. That's hilarious. Ryan is this? I don't know. I don't even know who Ryan is, sis. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about T-Red. T-Red. He's also a hip hop singer or something, I think. I don't know. I think he has songs or something. I could be wrong. But yeah, so he moves in with Seth's girlfriend. Yes, the one that Seth gave, supposedly gave the $12,000 that he raised to help him find his son, to help her save her home. Her, she was in danger of foreclosure or something like this. Right, frazzled. Oh my god. Yeah, he lives with her now. My understanding. Right, that's what I said. If this fucking case couldn't get more fucking weird, you have a creator, you've been monopolizing their panel, goes to a vigil and fucking moves there. I mean, right away I was like, that is super weird to me. And then it just keeps more and more. And then look how he's like, they're all about the dollar. Yeah, he would know. He was very much involved in that. That's right whenever people started getting cease and desist, Seth wanted everybody to stop talking about his son. His son, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, the name that Seth gave to him. I mean, every bit of it is just so fucking weird. I know. T-Rex, isn't he gross? Queen, doesn't he look horrible? He is a liar, but he looks bad. And now he's going to school. Well, I mean, okay, I need to shut up. Whatever. For what? everything about this is just fucking weird. This is just one teeny tiny part to this horseshit that has gone on with this case. Now you have fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter and some other fucking weird ass guy. Two weird guys. Cherry on top, you got fucking Blowhard Betty. Really? Wow. It's running through the gamut of fucking sketchy ass YouTube creators. So weird. I just can't.
He was brutally murdered. And I'm going to say it just like that. I don't give a shit about YouTube's rules and their wording. That kid was brutally murdered and he was tortured by an adult. Okay. We know who his fucking name is. I don't even want to say it. Excuse my language. But
so we already know.
Again, we want to know why. And we want to see some resolution to that. So we do have to touch up on Elijah View. That's what happened before this little 2-week segment where I wasn't on. I was about to jump into Elijah View, never did. And I still am. Elijah View.
Don't bother.
My heart and soul is into the Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case and always has been also. The things that I've done, I did it out the kindness of my heart. I want to know what happened to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I want to know where he's at. And I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on the case real quick before I get out of here and I see you guys on the stream. I do want to say this about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I think that somebody that is very close has him, okay? And I'll give you a little hint. That's somebody you've seen before. You've seen their face on camera, okay? Not only have you seen their face on camera, they've been right there in front of your face. I'm not going to say what their name starts with, but I'm going to just leak out a tad bit of what my thoughts are on it. I believe that he was taken from that house by somebody that is his blood,
right,
that loves him dearly, and that wanted to see him away from Katie and Chris. That is just my opinion, and I'll elaborate a little bit more on that opinion live. We can talk about it. But mark my words, someone close has that boy, and they need to bring him back out and let him know, or let the people know that he's alive and that he's doing well. Again, Rep Game family, I love every single one of you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We will be back on the air taking phone calls. Trolls, get ready because I want to talk to you guys too. I miss you. I really do. I love you. Again, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the notification bell because we are back at it like a crack addict. And I'm not playing. I'll see you soon.
Oh my God.
Rep Gang, I love you.
Wow. Did he just call himself a crack addict? What is going on? Why am I on here? Wow. He just said like a crackhead, right? He actually said that. Like, I know. Oh my God. I can't believe you just said that. Exactly what he seems like. We know what happened to Elijah. You don't stop it. And that person is somebody that we see on here. Well, obviously he's alluding to Seth, in my opinion. But also, this is something I find really weird. It seems to me, and I could be all wrong, obviously, I don't know anything. I'm not even going to be acting like Mr. Crackhead here and act like I know anything, because I don't. But I find it really weird that the first anybody ever hears about Uncle Taco is when he comes to troll T-Rev at Seth's request, because what did he say? This guy took my friend's girl and he was all upset. Okay, well, love hearing that while this guy's son is missing. Really? All of it is so ridiculous. But that's how Uncle Taco comes into the picture. And it sounds to me like they really don't want, I feel like Seth doesn't really want Uncle Taco in the mix, but he brought him into it. Because, listen, every time you hear from Uncle Taco, he wishes he could go and visit Seth, but he doesn't have the money, right? Well, Seth made all that money. I mean, I don't know how much it would cost for him to drive there. Couldn't he give him a few bucks to drive there? I don't think he wants him there. I think he wants Uncle Taco to shut up, and Burrito or whatever the fuck all that is. I think he gets mad that they go up on panels and talk shit. Because Uncle Taco probably knows more than Seth wants him to talk about. Oh, okay. How do I do that? Look at Seth's hair. What do you mean? Where do you know who? Did you see them going to court today? I don't. Yeah, the Uncle Taco thing is so weird. Code. Okay. To say I don't know where to find it, Jerry, but yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yeah, Uncle Taco. So fucking weird. These people just cannot stop themselves. That's what I'm saying. Everything about that is so. I don't even know. So look at Seth. Coda. Wait, let me look. What did you say it was? Okay. What even is what? Taco? Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Yeah, there is something 42 minutes ago. Oh my God. Like, yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck is that? What is he doing? Oh, I can't. I mean, last time he was in that fucking 10-gallon cowboy hat. What the fuck? Oh my God, this is gonna make me pee my pants. I cannot right now. I can't. Just a thumbnail. Just a thumbnail. I'm sorry. Oh Lord, that's funny shit. What the actual fuck? Let's see.
The breaking news alert now. YouTuber Bullhorn Betty is back in court accused of harassing the family of missing teen Sebastian Rogers. Let's get back to Megan. The alert desk now with an update from the courtroom.
Hey, Nikhil, today's hearing for Andra Griffin, also known as Bullhorn Betty, just started moments ago before Judge Ron Blanton. I've been listening in. It's following up to another hearing last month where Sebastian Rogers' family accused Griffin of harassing and stalking the missing teen's mom
Look at him.
grandparents.
Look at him. Stop it. Oh my God. What is he doing? What the hell? Okay. Was that Clue? In I don't know. There's Betty. I bet you that is oh my God, what is her name? The one next to Betty. Oh God, what the real Me Too, right? Okay. Oh, that's Sonia. Oh, okay. I don't know Sonia. I know. What is he doing with that? Oh my God. That is funny shit. I don't, what is he doing? I cannot. Well, last time somebody braided that bun part during court, remember? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why does it say that? Oh, I cannot. You can't make this shit up. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you, Seth. Thank you. Exactly.
Sebastian Rogers disappeared from Hendersonville back in February. Court documents claim Bullhorn Betty violated 3 separate orders of protection by mentioning the family on a live stream.
Okay, so there's Chris and Katie, and that's Clue and Cletus, right? Oh, oh Lord, I cannot take it. Oh God. Okay, so all these people over here, who is this, like the Mr. and Mrs. E car people, right? You think? Look at Seth. Oh my God. Yes, stop. Absolutely stop that. Those E people. No, Sean. Yeah, right. Oh my God. So, well, last time he wore that great big hat in there, and apparently they made him take it back because, he's law enforcement and he knows that a lot of courts find that to be disrespectful. They don't do that. Um, Sean Rodriguez, right? That's exactly what we need to call him now. Yep. Renamed. You are the one that gave your son, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, his name. Like, that has anything to do with fucking anything. That's what I can't stand about him. He always wants to talk about some kind of horseshit. Like, whenever somebody asks him how much Sebastian weighed at birth, what did he say? Not as much as the weight on my shoulders. Shut the fuck up. And then you're going to go have this braid in your hair. Oh, my Lanta. I can't. Unbelievable.
It's also worth noting today's hearing in Sumner County is for Griffin's civil case. A separate criminal case against her will be heard in November. Nicole.
November.
Now it's time for Lefties Lose.
Okay.
Following a breaking.
So I want you to see. Yeah, see. Just that thumbnail. That's what made me laugh so hard. They rescheduled it. What the fuck? Get it over with. I need to watch this channel. I don't recognize any of this stuff. Oh, that's where that Nina video was at. I didn't know. Oh, I want to watch. I haven't seen any of this. Wow. Yeah, there are way too many people involved in this shit. It's just strange. Oh, let's see. Sorry. That did look funny. Oh, God, I can't take it. I am excited. You know what? I'm going to watch stuff on that channel. I didn't know about all this. Yeah, it says altercation. Oh, my God. Okay. This looks funny. This is so weird. Tom CPU and JLR. I don't know who that is. But let's see what happens here.
Shit down just because.
Yeah, this might be evidence to a lawsuit or an assault case. Who knows?
I'm going to slow it down to 0.75 already. Here we go.
Who are you? Who are you?
Okay, see Tom right here with his glasses and his ball cap? Watch his right arm. Did you just see him swing on him?
Whoa.
I did. Underneath the sign.
Underneath the
He
sign.
swung on his ass under the sign.
What is this?
He fucking.
Now that's assault, Tom. You don't want to go to jail.
It really is.
Just wait till he kicks him. Just wait. He kicks him too.
Yeah, I was going to get this video and you're going to get like a visit from the cops. He's very fucking much.
What is? Oh, this is from Karen Reed trial? See, I don't have any idea what this is about. What? Somebody. Oh my God, I've been missing something like this.
Much like
Wait till you find out what John McCabe.
And this dumb fuck's still screaming about Jen McCabe. But listen, this is what happens. So when, if you guys remember, he starts hearing like, wait till you hear about Jen McCabe. So while he was yelling that, this is what they were doing to him. This shit fucking cracks me up. Watch Tom. Tom gives him the nice little swift kick on the side under the sign. What?
Did to the O'Keefe family. Wait till you find out what she did. It's all.
Look, ready? He stomps on his foot and then kicks him. Look at him. He's looking down right now at his foot. He looks down at JLR. He stomps on JLR's foot and then he kicks him.
A lot worse.
Boom. Did you just see him kick him and JLR jump back?
I never either.
That was the most cowardly thing. Like he got real quick and ran away.
Oh, he
ran away.
Who are you?
He's like a little fucking pickle dick. Fucking goes and does a little uppercut, little punch.
I know.
And then he steps on his toe and kicks him. Yo, what?
Oh my God, I know. I had no idea. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a puss.
Wait.
Look, I'm gonna slow it down even more for y'all to fucking see this little uppercut punch that he throws. All right. Right there it is. All right, here it goes. Ready? We'll even turn the volume down.
Thank God.
Look, here he goes. Look at his hand. Ready? Get ready to watch his right hand. Watch his right arm.
Why?
He got you. Oh.
Got him.
This is
Boom.
evidence. This is evidence for an assault case. Like, honestly, if like fucking
Boom, hit him with the right. Hit him with the right. Then look, he steps on his toe. Watch. Look at the laughing faces. Look at the camera guy. The camera guy's got it all. Look, and then you'll see him right here. Ready? Watch Tom. He steps down and stomps on his foot.
I love how they hold journalism signs while they try to suppress another journalist, supposed journalist, from doing their job.
So like, they do the same thing to Grant.
Yeah, man, it's like these guys are not for freedom of speech or journalism. They're authoritarians. Okay, simple as that. They
Look,
just
Mike said, Tom fights how I do in my dreams. I'm fucking done. He goes back in. Ready? Here he goes. He goes in for the look right here. Stomp, stomp.
And he ran away. He ran away behind the crowd.
No. He don't run away yet. He does a stomp, and then he does a kick, and then he runs. Watch.
In the green.
Boom. There's a kick right there. Do you see JLR's leg go out from behind him? Look.
Oh.
He jumps back, and here he goes running. Tom runs and jumps in the middle of the crowd.
It's not going to work, Tom.
He hides behind this blonde lady with the sign.
I mean, you know that this clip
fucking hides him. I am fucking done. What kind of tomfoolery is this?
Wow. Look at
even have to slow the shit down just because.
Yeah, this might.
Wait, I want to. Chronicles of the Oblivious. Oh, I've never heard of this channel. I know. I love tomfoolery. That's too funny. Oh my God. What in the hell is all that? I had no idea that any tomfoolery went on with JLR over there. Okay, I'm getting ready to cut this off. We're going to head up north. We're getting ready to jump in the car. That was total news to me. I love it, though. Yeah, I want to see some more of this. That Nina, I think that Nina is a bunch of bull crap, too. I think a lot of this stuff is. All of this is just crazy. Of course, Betty's got her ass right up in there. Okay, but so no news on what happened in court? Is it over? God, it's got to be over with by now, right? Damn it. Now I want to know. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, there's that. Hearing underway. I don't see anything about. Okay. I don't see anything that's come out. Yeah, it probably was. I think you're probably right. Probably nothing. Okay, I'm going to shut this down. We will be back. We got to get up there and get set up so we can be ready to celebrate Gary, all that. So I'm going to end it here now, and then I will see you guys in a few hours. Thank you so much, Frazzled. We will be very safe. Thank you for that. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Love you. Thank you so much. If anybody knows anything about what goes on with Betty, let me know. Okay. Bye, guys.